Meet me in child's pose. Spread your knees out wide and bring your toes to touch at the back of your mat. Now stretch your arms out in front of you and bring your forehead down to your mat. Sink your hips deep into your mat and spread your fingers wide. Begin to engage Ujjayi Pranayama and breathe deeply in and out through your nose, and release some of the built-up tension throughout your body. Inhale, tabletop, Bar Manasana. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and bring your hips over your knees. And find some movement here. Maybe sway back and forth into your heels or flip your hands to massage out your wrists. Warm up your spine with a couple of cat-cows. And deepen your Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing in through your nose and out of your nose. Inhale, find a moment of stillness. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press down through your hands to send your hips high. Sink into your heels and press your chest toward your thighs. Relax the crown of your head down to your mat. Walk your dog and begin to warm up your hamstring. Now, inhale high onto your toes. And exhale, sink deeper into your heels. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly tiptoe to the front of your mat, ragdoll. Bring your feet hips distance apart and grab onto opposite elbows. Release the weight in your lower back and sway side to side. Relax your neck and let this feel good. Inhale, release your hands down to your mat, and exhale, heel toe your big toes to touch, leaving a small space between your heels. Inhale, halfway lift, place your palms on your shin and lengthen the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Knit your ribs in to engage your core. Exhale, standing forward fold. Hinge at your hips and pull your chest toward your thighs. Inhale, Samastitihi. Slowly roll up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, with arms down and palms facing in front of you. Your head should be the last thing to come up. Exhale here. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice today. Maybe your intention is to challenge yourself, or to simply be present on your mat, accepting whatever comes up and letting it go. Feel the ground beneath your feet as you become aware of all of the muscles in your body activating. Inhale, Tadasana, extended mountain pose. Reach your arms up high above your head and stretch your side body. Spread your fingers wide and turn your pinkies in to face one another. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Prepare to take 3 rolling ohms. Our voices connect us, so feel the vibrations of the sounds as we embark on our individual journeys on our mats. Inhale to Om. Let's begin. Inhale, mountain. Reach high above you. Squeeze your abs in tight. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at your hips and bring your hands to your mat. Press your chest to your thighs. Release the weight of your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten your spine. Exhale, high plank, Kumbhakasana. Place your hands on your mat and step back to create a straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and engage your core. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the integrity of your spine and shift slightly forward as you lower halfway down. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs and engage your quadriceps. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet to your mat and straighten your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to shine your heart forward. Press down through the tops of your feet to lift your thighs off your mat. Gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and send your hips high. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat and come high onto your toes. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. If you jump, try to land lightly without making a sound. Inhale, halfway lift. Send your shoulders up and down your back. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge forward and relax your neck. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Tadasana. Rise all the way up and shoot light out of all 10 fingers. Smile here. Exhale, forward fold. Squeeze your chest to your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga. Step back and lower halfway down. Engage your abdominal core. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your thighs off your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sink into your heels and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Be present with your movement here. Sun A3. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Land lightly. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, Tadasana. Stretch all the way up to the sky. Maybe take a mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Release your hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step back. Lower halfway down and squeeze your elbows in tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your chest forward. Lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your chest toward your thighs and breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your core. Exhale, forward fold. Release to your mat. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana. Sink low into your hips like you're sitting in a chair and lift your arms and chest to the ceiling. Create a slight tuck in your pelvis so you're not popping your booty out, and open your chest. Squeeze your thighs together and sit low. Hold for 3, 2, sink even lower. 1, exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Keep the integrity of your spine as you lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your chest forward, lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Inhale, right leg high. Kick your right heel to the ceiling, but keep your hips square. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your leg through and frame your right foot between your hands. Inhale, Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Spin your back foot down to a 45-degree angle and lift your chest and arms up to the ceiling. Walk your front foot more to the outside of your mat to create more room to square your hips to the front of the mat. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, but spread your fingers wide. Feel the strength in your first warrior of your practice. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Bring your hands down to your mat and step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. This time, frame your left foot between your hands. Take a second to check your low lunge. Engage your right quad and squeeze your abs to lift your chest slightly off your thigh. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Spin your right foot down to your mat and lift your chest and arms up. Keep the low lunge in your front leg and square your hips. Don't let your abs go here. Exhale, chaturanga. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and squeeze your shoulders in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sink your heels into your mat. That was your first Sun B. Let's speed it up a little bit. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Release to your mat. Inhale, chair. Lift your chest. Sink your hips low and hold for 5, 4, 3. Sink lower. 2. Squeeze your thighs together and pull your inner ankles apart. 1. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your chest to your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your back. Exhale, chaturanga. Step or jump back with bent elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your hips and relax your neck. Inhale, right leg high. Squeeze your right glute. Exhale, cheetah. Squeeze your right knee to your nose and press your heart through your shoulder blades. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, right leg high. Send your heel to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through to the front of your mat. Inhale, warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Spin your foot down. Lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Low plank. Flow through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Engage your quads. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to get you there. Inhale, left leg high. Square your hips to your mat. Exhale, cheetah. Squeeze your left knee into your nose. Maybe give it a little Eskimo kiss. Flex your foot and lift up. Inhale, left leg high. Square your hips. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your leg through and frame your foot with your hands. Activate your core so you don't scrape your mat with your toes. Just like we did on the other side, make sure you're pressing through your back heel and lifting off your thigh. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Press into the knife edges of both feet and keep the lunge deep in your left thigh. Exhale, chaturanga. Bring your hands to the mat and keep Tadasana as you lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your mat and grab onto your ankles or calves to pull your chest toward your thighs. Inhale, chair. Sink your hips low and lift your arms. Look down and make sure you can see your toes. Sink a little deeper, even deeper than you did before, and engage your core. Yes. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, chaturanga. Step or hop back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes and send your hips high. Inhale, right leg high. Kick the ceiling. Exhale, cheetah. Flex your right foot and squeeze. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through without making a sound. Inhale, warrior one. You've been here before. Pull your left hip forward and send your right hip back. Exhale, warrior two. Open your hips and chest to the left side of your mat. Stretch your arms out wide to opposite ends of your mat and spread your fingers wide. Gaze over your right middle finger. Keep the lunge in your front leg and send power through your back leg. Make sure your shoulders are over your hips here. This pose is mighty and strong, so engage everything you can. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your right palm and paint a rainbow over your head and reach behind you. Keep the lunge in your front leg. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Cartwheel down to frame your front foot and step back. Keep your spine straight as you lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your toenails firmly into your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sink your heels. Inhale, left leg high. Squeeze your left glute just as much as you did the right. We want even cheeks. Exhale, cheetah. Touch your knee to your nose. Flex your foot. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Use your core to land without a sound. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Spin your back foot down to a 45-degree angle and lift your chest and arms up. Squeeze your core. Relax your shoulders and feel the power of this pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Lunge a little deeper. 2, and 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin open to your right and stretch your arms out to a T. Spread your fingers wide and shoot energy out of all 10 fingers. Press into the knife edges of both feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your palm and paint the rainbow. Reach for the pot of gold on the other side. Exhale, chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows in and engage your thighs as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk out your legs for one more. Sun B. Sun B4. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on your mat. Inhale, chair. Sink your hips and hold for 5, 4, for 3. Sink lower than you think you can. 2. You can do anything for 1. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, chaturanga. Step or float back. Engage your thighs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasa. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes. Send your hips high. Inhale, right leg high. Kick the back wall or the ceiling. Exhale, cheetah. Use your core to kiss your knee. Inhale, right leg high. Send your heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, or flip your dog. Ardha Urdhva Dhanurasana. Bring your feet parallel and press your hips to the sky. Reach for the top of your mat with your right hand and lift your chest. Inhale, right leg high, come right back. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Spin your back foot down and rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Keep the lunge in your front leg and open up to your left. Bring your shoulders over your hips and press into the knife edges of both feet. Gaze over your right hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your palm, reach up and over and stretch deeper in your side body than you have before. Let something go. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel down. Inhale, high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, side plank. Lift your right hand up to the ceiling and open up to the right. Flex both feet and stack your right foot on top of your left. Press up through your hips and engage your obliques. Inhale. Exhale, lift a little higher. Inhale, come back to high plank. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your toes down into your mat. Lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press through your hands to send your hips high. Walk it out. One more side. Inhale, left leg high. Square your hips. Exhale, cheetah. Bring your left knee to your nose. Inhale, left leg high. Squeeze your left glute. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, and flip your dog. Ardha Urdhva Dhanurasana. Engage your thighs here and lift your hips. Reach through your fingertips like there's a fresh donut just out of reach. It'll still be there after class. Inhale, leg high, flip back over. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Lift your chest and your arms and spread your fingers wide. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the right. Lunge even deeper into your left leg and knit your ribs together. Inhale, reverse warrior. Paint the rainbow and stretch. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your foot. Inhale, high plank. Step your left foot back to meet your right and create a straight line. Exhale, side plank. Lift your left hand this time and stack your left ankle on top of your right. Flex both feet and lift through your hips. Inhale, come back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember to breathe. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs and press your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. You made it through all of your sun Bs. Let out a sigh of relief.